I hope you all are ready for the final dungeon and the ultimate persona. Because, well, I may be getting a bit ahead of myself. First off, this is where we left off. Welcome back to Persona 1. If you'll remember, we needed to get to the bottom of this to get the final compact piece to open the final door to not Persona, what's it called? Pandora. I was going to say Paradox that whole time. I'm like, that's not right. You gotta get to Pandora, because if Pandora continues to exist, it'll kill Maki. So here's this. But this isn't quite what we were looking for. We didn't find Maki. We found me. That's not quite right. Apparently I'm also potty mouth. Now you Toto. You can call me Pierce. I believe me, wanted to tell you height, weight, and favorite girl. The first time in the I'm you. I know everything you've done up to now, and the kind of person you really are. The first time in the series, we get to see a shadow. I am a shadow, the true self. Haven't had time to waste now yet. It's too late for her, but not for us. The monster's just around the corner. Remember this? You saved this woman, heedless of your own safety. I told you these decisions were important. I had enough of this. I don't want any more deaths. No one wants to die, right? We can catch Kandori anytime. This man needs our help. And here, you chose to save an old man at the risk of losing Kandori. And we could see he lived, too. I'll give you, and only you, one last chance, Naoya. Which is better, my breathtaking painting or Maki's piece? Is there like stuff floating in my soul? No, we're going in. Okay. Asserting one's beliefs in the face of danger. It isn't easily done. It's kind of rare for shadows in these games to be this generally passive. But, oh, they're not in the future games. Not even in 2. You had a vision enough to see through to the truth. You see not only with your eyes, but also with your heart. Even in Persona 2, shadows are a little bit more on the modern Persona style. This man's soul was sick with doubt, but you were able to soothe his soul's torment. You could do this because your own soul was free and clear of doubt. And here's the final one. You answered well. It's easy to run from one's problems, yes. But the further you run, the more you resent yourself. You know all too well. I'm guessing we passed. Get it now? I'm every inch like you. I'm you, and you're me. We're two sides of the same coin. No, not just two. There are tens of thousands of yous inside yourself. Someone seems to be aiming to take your place, but that won't happen. Your will is rooted nice and deep. You have a good grip on yourself. Here, take these. I think you and your friends can handle them. They're the keys to awakening the strongest persona sealed deep in one's soul. Ask that old geezer how to use them. But don't forget, the me you see here is still you. As long as you're aware of it, you'll be fine. You're one strong guy. The Rosetta Zone, the Pasque Flower, purified water, the amber glasses, and the Babylonian coffin. So, a thing to note. First off, I do want to actually fiddle with one thing real fast. I'm going to turn off that display just for a second. Just so I can go schlunk and do... Oh, hey, we're somewhere else now, because I may have done a little tricky nonsense. And, yeah, we're in the same place. You can see on the map, that room right there is where we just were outside of. You just walk out is the whole thing. And it's like, hey, now you just walk down the path further and then you come here. Except, oh wait, I don't want to do that because all of these random encounters. So I just made it a little bit easier. So here we are, the bottom of the Alea Shrine. Finding Maki, I guess? I Like, there's like lima bean people. All right. All right, bubble people. I guess here's Maki. Maki from the real world too. That just makes it even more. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right. I guess that checks out. You can even see the difference between the two of them. One's all sick and pale and all like, hey. Well, the other one, you know, is Maki. I suppose they're both Maki. There's countless bubbles. Each one is a different person's consciousness. People's minds are nothing more than fragile bubbles born from this sea. I was a consciousness that should never have been born. If you'd been born first, my life would have turned out much differently. Stop that! I don't want to hear that kind of talk from my own mouth. Do you ever try to change? How? All you did was hide under your sheets and cry. But now's our chance. We can change along with Masao, Kei, and Reiji. And Naoya. Doesn't looking at those guys make you feel like nothing is impossible? You just have to get over yourself. I won't run away anymore. I'll own up to the mistakes I've made. You should take this. You can use it to enter the Avita world, where Pandora is. I really didn't want you to see me this way, Naoya. Obtained the blue compact. I wonder if what I was trying to say. I wonder if what I was trying to say got across. Well, all I could do now is keep believing in myself. Let's go back to the others. So then you'd have to walk all the way back out again. And so, of course, I'm just gonna not do that. The reason that I was using my cheeky, but really I just loaded save states. To do that is because, as you can see from my cache and the time in game and you know, I gotta reselect the menu because I'm a dingleberry. Actually, and I need to do this. I've seen. Okay, that's the wrong button. That is the turns on this. Okay, I've messed everything up. But now you can see it. As you can see, I'm level 71 because leveling up to get your ultimate personas is the most over-the-top thing ever. You don't need this much power. In fact, I was grinding for hours to get this far, and only Reiji and Naoya have their ultimate personas. If I could get one more, I'd probably get Maki's. But Nanjo's, and specifically Mark's over here, who's level 51 to my 71 level of behind. Like, you can just see the XP distribution really starts falling apart when you get to these late parts of the game. It's like, man, I was grinding for hours already to not only get them, but also rank up my nonsense. Effectively, if you didn't... Oh, so I'm in the optional dungeon. Oh, I guess we're doing this now. Alright, fantastic. If you didn't know... Here, let me turn this off so you can finally see our ultimate persona. From Seimon Kongo to the god of the Egyptian sun, Amon-Ra. Gotta pick all the right skills first. Give me a sec. And he has, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's Mott. Boom! Persona. Maiha. Mott. The only... So, here, actually, let me grab this while this fight's going on. Because I don't have the other 3 ultimate personas, because it would genuinely take like another 2 or 3 hours just to get Mark that strong. Their ultimate personas are Maki would get Verdandi, Nanjo would, or Mark would get Susanoo, and the unique one, Nanjo, would actually get Yamaoka. And Yamaoka is the reincarnation of his butler who died at the beginning of the game. That's the one I really wanted to get. But because Nanjo is so underleveled, I would actually almost hit level 99. And I don't need that much power. I didn't want to do this to absolutely... Sorry, I like air bubble. Didn't want to absolutely stomp the final boss, but it was like a question. Like, do I want to show off the ultimate personas? Or do I want to have a fair final fight? So you can actually see now, my 2 save files are now at the same level. He's in the Avidya world. But as you can see, it just becomes ridiculous. I wanted to show them off. Really, just because I really would have liked to show them off. That's really the end of the day, but... Because a lot of people don't actually get to see the ultimate personas because of the whole situation behind them being a good, 20 levels higher than I was before. Plus level of ridiculousness, so... Like, it took so long for me to get them just grinding, because I was not like I was sitting here all day doing this. I had to skip the first stream. That's why there's only going to be one today. Because... What day is it, actually? Ooh, let's find out. Let's date this video. It is Friday! So yeah, we do actually have a stream tomorrow. Okay. Just gotta double check on these things. You can also see... Mott's stats are ridiculous for Reiji's luck. Now he's critting most of the, he's critting like no one's business. Also, let me show off my main character's stats, because... Look at that. You can see his strength. Agility and luck also are higher than what I have them at right now, and his vitality also spiked way up. But... Like, this shows you the raw numbers. Like, it spiked my strength up to 89, my agility's at 82, and my luck is at 60. Oh my god, my main character is now Flex Man. Like, no stopping. Popping off right now. And then yeah, you can see his is like 82 on the whole luck thing. Like, whoa boy, it's go time. I mainly wanted to show off the ultimate personas because usually the main character's ultimate persona is like the important one in these games, and I felt that was pretty important to get across. So, I am going to do one extra thing. At the end of this video, once we've beaten Pandora, at the bottom of the Mikage Ruins, I think they're called. Is that right? Mikage? Maybe they're Alea Ruins, I'm not sure. Well, I don't remember what they're called, but at the bottom of them, there's a locked door that just doesn't open. Once you beat the game, which I have, which is that other save file in the Avidya world, Avidya, I don't know how they want me to pronounce that, you can then beat the game again and get up to that ruins. And I have now, because clearly I'm at the end of the game now, aren't I? And I've never seen what's down there. I've never looked up what's down there. So I was thinking I do have a save state right down at the bottom of there before, because really what I did is I walked down to the bottom there, plonked down a save state, walked back up, full healed and saved, and that's where we took off. So I'm at the same strength down there as I am right here. Oh, thing to note, both Mott and Amin-Ra are at rank 7, which is the one rank below max. So I need to get them both to rank up one more time for them to be maximally impactful, so that's why I'm going to be casting magic. Maiha and Agidine, which is the strongest fire spell in this game. A staple of the Persona series is your ultimate persona has some kind of an ultimate. Oh, so I thought, yeah. Is your ultimate personas generally have an ultimate move? Oh, it's locked? Why you gotta be like that, huh? I think it's like somewhere up here or something like that. Must be in here. Oh, no, never mind. Never even been down this hallway. Okay. Is it right here? Yeah, okay. Trying to find back my way to this door. Here's Chisato and Yosuke back at him. So we gotta get all of the real world people out of here before this place, I guess, crashes and burns. Or, if we fail, Pandora kills them. Kills Maki, and anyone in here would probably just die, I'd imagine. The east side of town's vanished, too. Well, what's going on just as much as you do? So let's see the work of Pandora. Pandora? Sorry, both of you. This also builds up the staple Persona thing where you're going to have a main antagonist through the whole game, then there's going to be an entity behind them who was pulling the strings. Like, the big actual supernatural thing that springboarded the events of the game. In this game, it's Kandori, and backing him is Pandora. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Because in this game, the whole main antagonist is, Pandora. Or, is Kandori. So, I guess this makes sense for, like, how he got his power. Alright, this one's pretty okay. Like, Pandora's fine. Persona 5 had a really bad... Persona 4 and 5 had really bad ones, I feel. The main antagonist just gets thrown under the bus and some new guy just kind of shows up. It's pretty bad, in my opinion. 3 at least built up the whole game, hyping up something, and then you get told about it like halfway through the game instead of after you've beaten the supposed final boss. Yeah, thanks, Persona 5. Welcome to the Evidia world. Yeah, it's somewhere, all right. Man, I just kind of thought about it, man. I'm really ostracizing myself on the internet now that I'm bad-mouthing Persona 5 and I'm playing Persona 1. Oh, boy. The internet would have a field day with that one. This may seem like new enemies. Not to me, because the whole gimmick with the ruins is it's like 8 floors, and then each floor down is a different dungeon's enemies. So I've fought these dudes. I've actually fought the stronger dudes, because on the 8th floor there's like even tougher dudes in this. Gotta rank up my personas, which is why I'm having to use magic instead of my guns. But if you wanted to know, in my opinion, the dominant way to grind is without having to use personas. For me, I used guns still. And it was, you pull out the guns that hit the most times. Like, doesn't even matter the damage as much. What matters is the amount of times you can hit the enemy using those Cupid bullets, because every single enemy down there on the bottom floor, with the exception of one, usually they'll resist bullets, but only one of them reflects bullets, so you gotta be careful with that one. But you can really just keep stun-locking dudes with your Cupid bullets, like, forever, so you can get through most fights without even taking damage. And because you have some good old, pretty much infinite healing from Maki's 4 SP Dia, you're just golden, you know? I would have really liked Maki to get her ultimate persona, because she would learn Mediarahan, which is the full heal to everyone on your party. But it's just not happening. Also, you can see that this place is a just really fucked up version of the school. It's fun. I have a lot of cash. Increase max HP. Are we serious right now? You can just buy these? Is that actually how this works? Well, now I gotta check it out. Let me just, you know. Yeah, there we go. Uh-huh. I don't actually need that. Honestly, I feel like the clean salt would be nice more than anything. That's just gonna make life easier. Might as well just buy these two. Why not? Is that actually how that works? Because if that's how that works, that's broken and I'm not gonna do it. But there you go. If that's actually how this works, the muscle drink thing, oh my god. So I have 531 HP. Let me drink a muscle drink. Is that really what they're gonna let me do right now? No, what? 531, okay. 531, okay. Maybe I need to be at full HP. Or maybe that's an in-battle thing, but... that description's real bad if it needs to be in battle. Should have fixed that, man. What a bad game, I know, right? Oh, that's how it works. Okay. So it's like temporary. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna abuse the hell out of that then. That's just cool, actually. I like the concept of that real good. You need a lot of them to actually be, like, effective, so we're just gonna hold on to those and save them for, like, the final boss. I think I should be warding off all the enemies, because I'm definitely a higher level than everything here. Oh yeah, there's no enemies. You can also see this place is a horrible maze. Yeah, there's no enemies. Okay, that's... honestly, wow, I didn't think it'd be that good. Okay, there's some enemies, I guess. It just... oh, it's this guy. Alright. I guess. Fine, get out of here. But slap him down. I was gonna say, this episode's gonna go till we beat the game and check out the bottom of the ruins, but At this rate, we're just gonna beat this game real fast, because this is the final dungeon in the game. I'm gonna make everyone's max HP just spike. Really, the important ones are Maki. I mean, not even Maki, actually. It's the main character, and it's the main character. Because the final move that the rank 8 Amun-Ra learns is his unique ultimate move. Because every protagonist in these games has one. I'm not gonna say, but all of them have them. I mean, if you want to, like, split hairs... if you like actually heal it. Why would it do that? Okay, we'll rip that. If you want to split hairs, I guess the dude from Persona 3 kind of has 2, because the move Armageddon doesn't come back, but at the same time... I don't know if other people can use Armageddon. It's weird. Armageddon's a funky one, but it's not his, like, designated endgame, ultimate move. That's not a spoiler. Armageddon's not anything important. Alright, this whole magic thing's currently not working. The way to upgrade your personas is depending on how many times you've cast them. So just throwing ineffective spells at enemies is still like a... Oh my god, can I please kill this thing? It won't die! Son of a bitch! Can I have a turn, please? Thank you. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to manually do this. Luckily, I'm faster than everyone. Ho ho ho! Ha-ha! Okay. Fine, then, if we're gonna play this game. Agidine, kill him. Thank you. Was that so hard? Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it, why are you like this? I also have the Iha dot on me. Here, Shurageki. Shuraigeki, I mean. I didn't read that right. Okay, apparently no. Okay, then, fine. We'll play this game. Another bead! Normally in games, I just never bother to buy consumable items like this, but I had like $4 million, so I might as well use it eventually. Here, summon him back out and start spamming guns, because, clearly this is not an effective strategy. I had to summon him because Pierce can't hit the dude on the far right. Rage is the only one who's important, though. They got their ultimate personas, so... Here. Hope you like this taking a little while, because it's still going to be a bit of a meaty amount of time to pass. Yeah, it takes a little while to heal up. If only I had Mediarahan at this point, but no, not happening. So, did my, like stupid, bells and whistle thing fade, or do I gotta put another one of those down? Because I can already say I'm done with this. Actually, I need to fight dudes, because I gotta get to rank 8 before the final boss. Maybe not, then. But the final tier enemies in this dungeon circumvent that. I'll try reusing it. Let's see how long it lasts, because the game hasn't told me if it's worn off or anything. The game didn't tell me it did anything, so I don't know. This game has a distinct lack of information given to the player. You have to look up everything about this game just to learn how to play it right. God, my first playthrough of this game was such a headache. The Harem Queen's Dungeon, Kama Palace, I never beat. I quit the game at that point. I've quit this game 2 other times. I've played this game 3 times before now. 2 of them were quits. This game is a little bit frustrating. What was I trying to do? I had already forgotten. Okay, so that did wear off. It doesn't last very long. Okay. Wow, they're just incredibly generous with save points again. Okay. You know, they always bring up the moon phases in these games. How it's supposed to be really important. Like, it affects how the personas act, or like demons act and all that nonsense. But the only game I've ever seen that matter is not even a Persona game. It's the one Shin Megami Tensei game I've played. Nocturne. That it mattered there. Doesn't matter here. Don't know why they keep bringing back this system. Maybe it does matter. I don't know. The game hasn't told me if it does. Maybe it did. I've honestly probably forgotten if it did. There's another save point. Okay. The Super Demon School is very generous. Thanks, Pandora. I don't know this... Okay. I don't know the specifics of how many times I gotta cast my persona to rank it up, because it's dependent on your level and in the persona's level, but minimum, you need to cast it 100 times. Because to get it to rank 7, which is what it's at right now, you had to cast it minimum of 55 times, and then there's another 45-time jump. And I got that a little while ago, so I just need to start casting magic. I think these dudes reflect magic, so I just need to get one good casting out. Yeah, they reflect magic. Son of a bitch. Oh, they reflect his magic, so. Here. Honestly, I gotta do this. Even if they do reflect it, I gotta just get it done. Because... Alright, Vitala. Because I gotta get his auto casts to actually work properly. Yeah, it's just gonna reflect this, which is weird because he absorbs the IHA. So it's weird that it reflected doesn't just heal him, but okay. Technically, it's ineffective. Can I do this? Are you like, why? Why are you like this? How am I supposed to kill you? Does Mark or does Pierce do fine against you? Okay, yes, that's the thing. Okay. Actually, I need to keep that on auto. Son of a bitch. I don't remember Vitala being in the super, like, ruins, so I don't remember these enemies. I probably skipped their floor, that's why. I just skipped straight down to floor 8, which is the bottom, so. I love swinging at him for 20. Thanks, party members. Really coming through for me when I need you. Yeah, a thing that's a definite problem with this game is I like the concept. At least, I actually don't. You know what? No, I rescind that last statement. They're at least trying to have your persona level, like the capacity for personas you can handle, be different than your level. But as you can see, Naoya's persona level is 64. Amun-Ra's requirement is 62, but I had to get to level 71 to get that far. Like Mark here, he's level 51, his persona level's 50. He needs to be at like 60 to get his. Like, I think the lowest happened to be Reiji, who was an accident. His requirement is 58. I think hers is like 61 or 62, and his is like also like 60. They're all like really high 50s, low 60s. They're in that general ballpark. I don't know the specifics. All of them are different. Well, not all of them. I can't cast magic on you. I remember this. We just gotta get Pierce's persona ranked up one more time. Because he definitely has a unique ultimate move. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's very ineffective compared to the rest of his moveset against General Mooks, but it is the best option against the final boss, which is why I wanted it. It definitely trivializes the final boss, but I feel that's kind of the point, and I wanted to at least show it off. Can I do the thing to you guys? No, I cannot. All right, fantastic. Man, I sure love enemies sometimes. This is really fun. Even if they reflected, it's still another casting. There's also another thing. Mountain Dew's not even that good. Just gonna throw myself under the bus even further. Mountain Dew's not that great. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you like Mountain Dew, fine, but don't listen into the hype. Like what you like. I'm a Dr. Pepper man person. That's me. I'm not a Coke, Pepsi, or even Mountain Dew. I actually like all of the alternate flavors of Mountain Dew. In fact, my favorite soda of all time is Baja Blast. And that's a Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Dew Baja Blast. And it's cash money. Yeah, I had assumed as much. Where the fuck am I going? Can I cast magic on you? Let's find out. I remember I can shoot you. I remember that weird ring enemy. I can shoot that with a gun until it dies. But until then, I think this stupid lady on the right absorbs all the magic, so that's just not gonna work. Ugh. That works. Oh, yeah. As you could say, get weak spot crit right in the face with a pistol. Is it considered, like, kinky to be just shot with a gun? It's not my fetish, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not here to kink shame, but you gotta be careful with this kind of stuff, buddies, because I don't think anyone's too kosher with being shot with an actual gun. Okay, we'll do one more loop of casting, because again, we just gotta get Pierce's persona to rank up. It's gotta be. Okay, we'll just start counting, because it's 45 times. We've casted at least 5 times. Let's say 41. Alright, there's our first one. We gotta cast it 39 more times. I've casted way more than that. In fact, it's gonna get lowballed so hard. But it's good to keep a running tally, because now we're not, like, leaving it completely up in the air. We know it's sometimes shorter than what I'm estimating, so that's still, like, good. So 39 more times. Okay. I can't cast on you guys. Only, like, the weird butterfly old guys. These guys are weirdos. They must die. And I can cast magic on those backline dancers over there. Fortunately, they're weak to bullets. At least Pierce's bullets, so... Please kill that dude. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Now I gotta use... they're just gonna die at this point. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. God damn it. I need to cast magic, man. Man, the meta of these games is like super weird with how this stuff goes down, huh? I don't know where I'm going. This place is massive. Alright, there's another cast. We're at 39. Well, now we're 38. 38 more times. I already lost count. Oh, jeez. 38. You know, let's just bump it down to 37 because I don't remember if I'd cast it. So 37, fine. I already know that's still lowballing it. Can you die? Can you die? That'd be nice. See, like, right there. What did that spell, that thing she just did do? I have no idea. I didn't get a chance to read his name. You think even if I did, do you think I have all these things memorized? You would probably be right. Because I do have a very good memory for a lot of the skills in these games. 36 more times. You know, I turned off this summoning persona animation and all their, like, physically moving to cast the spell is all sped up, but Ma'aiha is such an obnoxious move because it takes so long. And like, moves are getting bigger, flashier, and most importantly, longer. Please stop. Wish you'd cease. Yeah, I got one crit and that's what killed her. Is that level up we needed? Look at this. Look at my physical strength. Oh boy. This is what I've been doing. 1 point to agility, 2 into luck. Up those crits. Gotta itch my back, too. Okay, there we go. That was confusing. Cannot magic you guys, so this is a waste of a fight. We're not even at the enemies I was grinding in yet. I'm pretty sure they're in here. I know the Avidya world has, like, I think... Floor 8 ruins enemies. Because that's where I was grinding on floor 8. Which is the bottom one you can get to through legitimate means. I think you can actually get to floor 9, but it's like 2 tiles because it's just right past the door. And you just fight floor 8 enemies again. So it's kind of a pointless distinction to make. Just gun him down already, man. We've already been here for 30 minutes. That just flew by. Woo boy. Man, have we been here that long? You guys gotta keep an eye on it. You're gonna burn your food at this rate if you keep losing track of time this hard. See, this is why I set alarms for everything, because If I get lost in whatever I'm doing, which happens pretty easily, I'm pretty, like... I can occasionally definitely get lost in thought. It's pretty bad. But I generally write everything down and keep alarms, so I can't... another dead fight. Actually, no, it's not. You know what? No, it's not. Here, this is what I had done. Yeah, this is a real fast animation, I know that. Guard, 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 and then you just wolve on. Wait, no, that's not right. Here, you just do that. Makajam. Oh, wow. That's not what we wanted. It's actually not what we wanted, because I wanted to be casting magic 33 more times, and now we just wait. Oh, it's still working. 32. 31. I also know Pierce has more summons than Reiji. 30. It's gonna take a little bit longer. 29. Boom. Amun-Ra learned Hieroglyphine. I mean, Reiji still gotta learn his, but whatever. We gotta fix that auto thing next time. Next, but well, whatever. We'll get to it when we get to it. Now we don't need to get in fights anymore. Alright, now we can just start spamming these smoke balls. Wow, I really wish I didn't have this many items. Because there's no way to, like... Yeah, you can't just, like, turbo, can you? No, you can't. You can just immediately back out, but you can't, like, turbo through it. Ah, jeez. The moment I get into a fight, I'm gonna try to reuse the thing. You can see these stupid rooms again there. They're giving me another one. It's not like I need... Dude, you're really babying me right now, Final Dungeon. Oh, boy. 8. See how dirt cheap Trish is? I know in Persona 2... I think it's actually 2-2 or 2-1. I'm not sure. Persona 2. Trish is in that game too. She gets her prices jacked up. I have more than 1,000,000 yen and she's charging in the thousands. At this point in the game, she'd be asking for like a couple 100,000 yen almost. Like she really like rings. Yeah, this is your wallet, Rich. Get it out there. Milks you for all it's worth. I think this is the final area. This is like the boss fountain. Honestly, here we are. Wait a minute. What? I'm on the first floor again. I'm back at the beginning. Oh my god, you cheeky son of a bitch. Well, here. Can I do this again? Well, I never knew about the whole muscle drink thing, so if you ever have a stupid amount of cash to throw around, hey, now you know what to do. Go, main character! Have all the... It poisoned him. If you get too much HP, it poisons... How much can I go? One more? No, okay. No, okay. No, okay. Alright, so you get... That is cool! Alright, so they balanced it by if you get a little too... big for your britches, so it's 800 is the cap for him. Can't do any more. I'm gonna say 500 for you. One more. Yeah, alright. Let's say about 600 maybe. We wanted like, it's more of like a visual. Oh shit, I went too hard on him. God damn it. This is neat though. Okay. We got that. I also can't accidentally cast Dia on one of our teammates, or else that's gonna get bad. Okay, 514, 5. One more. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say like, you can easily get to 700. That's like cake. One more. There we go. And then same with you. You can get to like low 700s. That's actually. Let's go risky. Yeah, one more. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. I want to go back and save? Oh, yeah, you bet I do. Got lots of wiggle room now. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. I'm also now 1 level higher than my other save file. Because I went into this dungeon at like 70 and got to 71. Here. When can I recast this? No? Okay. Why are you like this game? Oh! These are dudes I was grinding off of. Shoot them with a gun! I know these dudes don't really care about guns. Come on, just charm them. Oh, son of a bitch. No! I now have to reapply my thing to Maki. She must drink another muscle drink. It's not too bad, actually. Just charm him. Just charm the front guy. Or, okay, alternatively, kill the front guy. Thank you. You can see those crits now. Even with, like, 80 luck, he's not critting that often. Thanks, game. Does leveling up cause problems to the muscle drink thing? God damn it, yes it does. Son of a bitch. I wanted to be kind of cheesy, man, but you're doing this to me. What? Clean salt? I must not be strong enough now. Okay. Alright. Get you to like the low or the high 600. One more. One more. There we go. Yeah, I can't use the clean salt, it seems, anymore. I think I know I could just shoot you guys, so yeah, gun him down. Ain't like I gotta use magic too much anymore. Guns are still really effective. Because these guys are very resistant to main character boy's magic, so... Sorry, Reiji, you're probably not gonna get your ultimate magic. He doesn't have a unique move, though. I don't think so. And only the main character really has got one of those bad boys, so... Hieroglyph Line is the Persona 1 protagonist's ultimate move. Unlike what they are typically in the Future series, this is an actual move he can regularly use in combat. He's not restricted like the other protagonists, having like, oh man, very specific, like, you know, web methods that he can use them. Did he take damage from that? No, I gotta get Actually, Maki didn't take enough damage for another muscle drink to be worth it. So, there's that. Alright, please don't level up. You gotta definitely go all the way around. I can already see that this is how this place is gonna go down. We're not quite at the end, though, so we gotta go a little bit further. Because these are still enemies I was not fighting at floor 8. He can get... Okay. Nanja needs another muscle drink. Okay, Nanja needs like 2 or 3 muscle drinks now. Because he's taking dot damage. You know, maybe I just won't bother with the muscle drink thing yet, because we're not actually at the final boss. I thought we would be. We're not quite there yet. Kind of jumped the gun just a touch. Just a touch. I thought that was the boss fountain, but I guess if it is the boss fountain, it's kind of far away. I don't think this is it. I don't think this way I'm going right now is the correct way. I remember this encounter I've fought a lot, so... It's like a floor 7 enemy group, so... We're right there. This is a floor 7 group of enemies. Next will be at floor 8, which is where I grinded in. It's actually really tough enemies, like genuinely kind of threatening, so you gotta be careful. And who knew muscle drinks actually, like, just worked? It's gotta be this way. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's gotta be. This is an encounter, I suppose. I'd imagine those big old floating scully boys. Seems more like stone than skull, but I'd imagine they'd be immune to fire, so I don't think Amen-Ra is the most effective thing in the world. But, what can you do? Duda. I'm totally out of like commentary for this at this point. It's just, how long is it gonna take me to get through the final dungeon? Because I can't use my stupid like smoke balls anymore. Despite the fact that I've been grinding on these enemies for hours. I actually don't think we've seen Reiji's basic attack. There it is. I hope you liked it. I think we should at least try to use another one of these. This is a waste of my time, okay. It actually is the staircase, alright. Oh, shit. This is the final area, I remember that. Who has the Liftoma? This is what I was talking about, Liftoma. Every other tile is a damaging tile, so you gotta be using Liftoma to, you know, not get, like, super murdered. Because every other tile hurts your team. And that's why I was like, you know, maybe I won't worry about the muscle drink, because as you can see, it just chipped off muscle drink HP right there. I'm surprised I never knew about muscle drinks. It's not the most relevant thing ever, but if you know a boss is about to be coming up, you can just pre-pop them. I mean, hey, they're kind of expensive is the only thing. Like, you got like honestly, cash stops being a problem, like, completely at this point of the game. Once you've gotten your second set of armor from the black market and, like, gear, I've not purchased anything since. That's how long we've been there. Since I got through the Lost Forest the first time, I've not since been to a shop. So, here's your... Oh! These guys, those girls in the blue dress, are the ones that reflect bullets. Be careful. They're the scary, scary ladies. No, don't guard. Yeah, they reflect bullets. They're the one fight that's, like, really, really dangerous when grinding in Floor 8 using the gun strategy. I had to run away from these fights. Or have a save ready to load, because they'll gun you down right quick. Let's put it that way. You can see the damage they're pumping out. It's the birds, really, but I can't do anything because they've shocked Pierce this whole time. There we go. Boom. Didn't even kill him. See? Look at this. You see what I mean? This fight in particular is complete horseshit. This is the worst encounter in the game. Because the dominant strategy just doesn't work on him. Thanks. Thanks, game. Just... Here, let's just speed this up a little bit. And now we go back through again. And now we, like, do all of what we just did, but again. Fantastic. I know. At least I know the right way, except I always knew the right way to get through it. No, turn right. There you go. At least we got kind of far without using it. Do we still have Hieroglyph Line? We should. We should still have Hieroglyph Line. Yeah, that hallway we were just in was the last hallway in the game. We're at the final boss hallway. We're there. Just let me through. It's huge, too. Just like this room we're in right now, where it's zigzagging all over the place. Final boss hallway is the exact same place. Except the whole floor is covered in Liftoma tiles that just... If you don't Liftoma past them, they're just going to keep chipping away at your HP. They don't do that much damage, but it's just the fact that every single other step is, oh, I'm just taking damage. It's like you're poisoned. Just like... When you're not, I mean, you've never used these stupid damage tiles before now, and now is when you decided, yeah, this is a good idea. Thanks, man. Just throw a new obstacle at me right at the end of the game. I have had no time to build up to this. I seem to be bitching about this a lot, but clearly it's not that big of a deal, because if you're smart, you'll never get rid of Maki's first persona, because you can hold 3 on you at a time. Just always have your third slot that you're not using just for her first persona, and you're golden. Or actually have someone else with Liftoma. Don't know why you'd want that, because I have run into, like, one tile in the whole game that hurt me upon walking on it, and that was all the way back in Kandori's first, like, dungeon. Like, the Seaback building. Level of distance ago. That was before we even entered the alternate dimension level of far away. It's been quite a while. Also, these enemies are quite fun. A lot of the enemies on Floor 8, these are like Floor 7 enemies over here, Floor 6 and 7. A lot of the Floor 8 enemies are guarding against bullets like these dudes are, so you just bank on Cupid rounds, constantly stun-locking them like we are. So as you can see, my hands are off the keyboard. They're just going to get gunned down. So not a whole lot they can do. makes most of the fights completely free, except for that one that I just died on. You can see where that one's a little bit less free because this game's horseshit. I wish you could hit left or right and, like, jump down this menu, but you just can't. Thanks, game. Alright, another one of these. This is a fine group enemy. This isn't too bad. Come on now, just a little bit more. We just gotta get past these final bits of the dungeon. I know guns are very strong, and as you can see, they can infinitely stun lock a person if you get lucky enough, but it's not like they're the fastest thing when it comes to these really tanky enemies. Here, lift Oma, and just bank the hope and pray that we do not run into that fight again. This is the other dangerous fight. Those two gray alien fuckboys will one-hit, like, Pierce, pretty much. I'll pretty much one-hit anyone. I should have grabbed the smoke balls now that I'm seeing it. I really wish I could... Maziodyne, hit everyone for like 300. Could you not? And I am crazy over-leveled. That's how threatening those stupid gray alien guys are. It's like, Jesus. Honestly, Seaman Congo was weak to electricity, so those would always one-hit Pierce no matter what. So that's fantastic. Thanks for that, game. Please don't get... This is a new encounter. I've never seen this particular group of just 3 of these chicks. That's not too bad, actually. I could honestly have fought that, because you just use magic on them, but... If you've been following my particular method, I had the base persona. I didn't want to run. I wanted to shoot them with a gun, but okay. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, that's why these guys are annoying. They candy voice spam. That's right. These are my favorite enemies, kind of enemies. Any enemy that uses charm is so frustrating. Not me, notwithstanding. Yeah, that's Charm Tier 2. That's what we wanted to see. And now Nanjo's dead. And now Mark is dead. We're just, honestly, Pierce and Reiji have so many ridiculous stats from these super personas. That's the reason we'd ever be able... And then her stupid bow just binded Reiji. Fantastic. Thanks, Maki. Please die. Thank you, Pierce. That's all we had to ask. See, this is exactly the kind of fight I was talking about, where it's just Reiji's invincible, and we have to wait for them to slowly get grinded down because of that. Also, the main character has a stupid amount of evasiveness, because dexterity ups your evasion, agility ups your evasion, and luck has a very small chance of upping your evasion, like every good couple points. So he has really, really high evasion. Also, that attack they just did, I don't think I've ever seen before, so... I would have been so mad if they had done that on my final party member. Just gotta very slowly heal up. Alright, there we go. Okay. No more enemies. Actually, we're just gonna really be certain. Cannot do that. Okay. Everything you can see... Everything. Every time you look at the minimap and you see one of those little exclamation points that I just walked by, that means that tile would have hurt me if I hadn't had Lift Oma on. Please let me run. Please let me run. This used to be a lot easier because I would just turn on fast forward and just kind of let the game play itself, and if I died, it just load back up a save. Honestly, it would make life a whole lot easier. I just did not focus on this game at all. This game needs a remake more so than Persona 2. Both of them, I feel. Where Persona 2 has even worse gameplay than this, which, at this point, as you can see that all I've been doing is complaining a lot of the time. That's astounding to me. This game kind of needs it because 2 has a redeeming quality. 2 has a really, really good story. Like, a genuinely good story. Don't run. Why does it default my menu button on to run away? I did it, I guess I did it before, but just default it on the battle, please. But, oh, I guess we're going further in then. Persona 2 has a really good story. And that alone makes the game hold up. Like, I know people who are a fan of the early Persona games, and Persona 2 is like one of their favorite games, just because the story in that one is so good. But this game doesn't have that same level of story oomph. Like, 2 is pure character, like, development, like, all, like, real good story stuff. It's 10 out of 10. Like, it is, I think, my second favorite Persona story after Persona 3. It goes to, like, 3, the 2s, I'm just kind of lumping them together, and then, like, I think 5, and then 4, and then 1, which upsets me because I really, really like Persona 1. Because I like how much more simple it is. It's not quite as crazy in depth. It's not the most, like, intense of it. I really like the old charm this game has, but it needs a modern coat of paint just because the reason you play this game is the gameplay. And I'm very nostalgic for this game to the point where I will look back on this game saying, it's not that bad. The gameplay's not that bad. It's just kind of autopilot, as you can see it very much is. But when you're actively playing it, it's so boring. That is the death knell for any game. If you're sitting here playing this game and I'm just... You're gonna take note of where my hands are right now. I'm doing a whole lot right now, is the reason that this is boring. You see what I mean? A game cannot withstand the death, I was thinking of a electric chair, not death chair. The electric chair that is having boring gameplay. A lot of people say RPGs are that, but games that require that the best method of combat is to either just mash the A button in basic attack or hit the auto button. Like, another notable example is a game that's really popular that had this problem. The game Off had this same problem, where you just turn it on auto and just be like, alright, this is a really hard game. And then because of that has a very distinct problem of, once you actually get into a boss fight that you need to get a fight, like, actually be fighting, Off has the worst problem that it's an active battle, so you're not used to menuing through the game. So it's just like, oh boy, there's a lot of problems. But yeah, that's a different game. Off is a different game. Don't worry about that. Off is one of those games that has, like, an amazing story, so it's not that bad. You want the BIOS method of video gamey goodness? A game is a masterpiece, in my opinion, if it has great story, gameplay, and replayability. Replayability is a little bit more flexible, where it's just dependent on is the game is really fun. I'll probably just play through it on my own time. Like, Thousand Year Door is not a game I would describe as having good replayability. I've beaten that game more than 50 times. Okay. So, I will drop a word of warning. This boss is really fucked up looking. And you may think, that's not that bad. Genuinely kind of like, oh god, like, I'm desensitized to it, because I'm like an internet man myself, and I've been around the block a good couple times, but even I'm like, what the fuck? Alright. He's not right max rank yet, but here. I don't need to do it. I'll just do it here. I will put a save state down, just in case it gets really, really bad. But Pandora. Gross. Yeah, gross. Also, this arena is also, gross. Ugh. Yeah, I would not want to say that's me. Or gross. The core of the Davis system is also behind it. I make it here. It's the gate to paradise, and I won't give it up. I used to create my paradise, a place where nothing exists. It's Pandora's box. You're literally talking to Pandora. You telling me Pandora doesn't know what Pandora's box does? You, me, useless. These things I do not need now be gone from me. Final boss. Also, this final boss song is so kick-ass. Now let's disappear together! Hieroglyphine. The description is... I guess just shoot him with a gun. Actually, here, you swap back over to Aizen because you have buffs. You can, I guess, try to paralyze, and you... see if Iho works. I can see that, well, I mean, I did have, like, a kind of a heavy, like, warning for that boss, but it's just kind of gross, you know? Hieroglyphine. Not the most, you know, visually crazy thing in the world, but... yeah, oh, do you see that damage? That was all through our, muscle drink defense. This is a really, really hard fight. Like, actually kind of almost horseshit level of difficulty. Main character, if you can get Amen-Ra, you're golden. But I am using my starter personas, which is the reason this is going to be a little bit rough. I'm just going to be spamming beads. I mean, why not, you know? Hieroglyphine. You can't see it too effectively because most of what's going on with that attack, Pandora is itself covering up. So, Bufudine. Actually, I can be using muscle drinks while this is all going on. Can you cure Nanjo? Is that a thing we can do? Oh yeah, you can. Okay. Here. Muscle drink. Where's the muscle drink? There it is. There you go. Main character, man. Because really, it's just him. He's swinging every turn for 600 damage. And Reiji, to be fair, is doing like a good 80, almost like 90, maybe like mid-90s. So, yeah, that does like nothing, but it's just the fact that it adds up. We're just keeping main character boy really healthy. We're already almost out of muscle drinks. Here, we have hit rate and magic. And up our magic, huh? Give him 2 muscle drinks, and just shoot him. Hey, Ezemilio. Don't know how to pronounce that name, but hey, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep doing that. I don't know if that stacks, but it should work with Hieroglyphine. So Hieroglyphine does, like, no... Ooh, he just hit for another 400 damage. Hieroglyphine does, like, no damage to normal enemies is the thing. So you just gotta be careful with it. I'd say be careful. Don't use it is the more accurate term. Don't use it. Because if you use it, it's just gonna end badly because it does like no damage to normal enemies. There are 2 enemies it works on. This thing and Alice, who's a very rare enemy down in the ruins, but it's not crazy. The Alice fight, so don't worry too much about it. Yeah, try this again, see if this stacks. If it does stack, good. If it doesn't stack, well, it's not like his turn was going to matter all that much anyway. Up the hit rate. You cure her. There's that paralyze heal. There we go. And you just keep shooting him with an actual gun. Did that work? Did I get another 400 damage? Oh my god, I went up to another 200. Yeah. Hieroglyphine, no matter what, is super effective against Pandora. And that's it. And now, it's Pandora's, like, real final phase. This is the horseshit part of the fight. Now it's just a butterfly. I don't know, man. Me personally, I like the really fucked up butt-faced dick monster. It's just actually visibly disgusting. But here we are now, a while later. So the whole gimmick with this fight is depending on what hair color she has, she'll be weak to something. I don't remember which one's which. One of them is like physical attacks and one of them is magic. But Hieroglyphine doesn't give a fuck. It does full damage every time. D-cover. Don't know what that does. And she gets 2 turns, of course, because standard final boss fare. Tsukaja up our accuracy, because why not? I can't turn on animations for this, or turn off animations for this fight. It's the final boss. What do you think this is? Give him another muscle drink. Only one. Because other than that, it'll make him melt. You know, give Freiji a muscle drinks. Why not? Makakaja. Kablam. There are those crits. So she just taking less damage. Oh, it's because, yeah, the Makakaja wore off. Marin Karin. Wow, Marin Karin's a lot more devastating in this game than it is in the future games. In future games, it affects one person, and it's like a low chance of actually doing anything. So, can I discharm? No. Son of a bitch. Oh. Here's 1 degree of ailments to all allies. That would work. I guess just shoot him with a gun. This chick has some definite attacks that can, like, insta-kill your whole team, almost. So get ready for that. It's really fun. I don't remember what it is, but they're really bad. I was gonna say, man, I really wish... So there, she just used one of her turns to change her hair color. Just don't charm Pierce again, please. It's all I need. I just need to kill the final boss, man. Just use another bead. We have infinite of every healing item. This game gave me too much money. I don't want to abuse it, but I didn't want to also grind to Maki's ultimate persona. I have a life. It took me hours to get this far, and I just want to show it off, man. It's real cool. Amun-Ra's rad, but... yeah, blue hair is... Guns are now ineffective, so fantastic. All guard! Okay. I don't remember what that does, but apparently I would at least assume that it's going to guard against whatever we're going to do next. And then she changed back to being weak to bullets. Oh, there, I guess that's all guard right there, I think. Or just Mark fucked it up, but whatever, man. Here. Just use Makakaja again. I don't know if I can keep stacking the thing. I'm going to keep trying, though. Hieroglyphine for days. Boom. Just keep swinging at him for, you know, almost 15 hundo. Yeah, that's the final boss. See, you notice how relevant Mott is to this final boss? Reiji did not need his ultimate persona, as you can tell. But it's just convenient I got it. I just wanted to get Pierce's. Naoya has earned it. Naoya and Pierce are the same person if you've already forgotten. How could you forget the main character's name? That's rude. Yeah, just up the accuracy, I guess. No reason not to. Hieroglyphine. Just spam it, baby. So once we beat this game, we're not quite done yet. Because, as I said, once we're done with this and we've done the ending of this game, all that credits are not set, we're going to extend this video a little bit longer. I don't know what is at the bottom of the ruins. It's a post-game dungeon, I would assume. So we're going to head down there and find out. One problem is that I'm not going to have Hieroglyphine again because I have to cast magic to get to that point again. So it's going to be that front as well. But whatever. Hieroglyphine. Amun-Ra. Shoot him with a gun forever. And Maki's fucking herself up. Because these are all technically Maki. This is just like, I guess the inner demons of Maki. I'm not really quite sure why I think this is actually Aki, like the little black-haired, like black-dressed girl. They said she went down here, so I guess this is her. So she's actually the final boss. I'm not really sure. I'm not. It's a little bit vague on what Pandora like actually is. I need to recast the Makakajas. I've lost my power. Here's that Allguard again. Joke's on you. Hieroglyph, I don't give a fuck. You swap your hair all you want, son. Yeah, Allguard, there it is. Boom! Okay, I'm actually going to turn off animations. I said I wasn't, but she has so much HP. Like, actually ridiculous. Please stop being like this. Dekaja. I think that removes all your buffs. Here, fuck it, you know? Until she does something to make me, like, get concerned, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that removed your buffs. Symphony of Lament. This is... No, that just made me guilty. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Yeah, I just gotta fix that then. There we go. And you can see it. I think that's it, Wing. No, not that. I don't remember what it is she can do that hits your whole team for, like, a stupid... Why didn't you use your item? Whatever. Guard, then. Fine. Whatever. Here. Where's the bead? Actually, you use a turtle candy. It'll cure the guilt, at least a tier of it. And you use a bead on her. Just shoot her again. Oh, no. That's him. He's got a guard, then. No, God damn, why are you like this? Just guard. Come on, now. There we go. It's like at the very least... Yeah, wing flap. Well, okay, fantastic. Nice job, Nanja. Way to be a slow son of a bitch. Here, now I can summon my persona again. Here. Actually, no, just shoot her again. You can now use a Balm of Life. And you just shoot her again. At least Reiji's doing some consistent minor damage. It's definitely not, 1,500 a turn, but at the end of this, his gunplay is going to probably add up to about another cast of Hieroglyph line. Not completely, but it'll get close, I feel. At least everyone's gunplay, I should say. It's just going to add up overall. At least that's how I feel. There we go. Then the music just completely, takes the tension out of this. Why won't you give in? How? How can you be so strong? You already know, don't you? It's because we're not alone. Gotta artificially deepen that voice for that one. That and we believe in ourselves. People can't live in isolation. If things are hard, just look around. We'll be there for you. You and me, we're both part of Maki Sonomura. These are our friends. Let's end this together. Thank you. At last, it's over. Yeah. Thank you, all of you. We have to part ways now, but I'll never forget you all. Hey, what do you mean part ways? I'm only a shadow of Maki Sonomura. I can't go with you. It was fun. Really, it was. Hey, Maki, that's not fair. Whoa! Oh shit.
I'll send all of you back to the real world. 1 second. Thank you. I hope you'll still think about me at least once in a while. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye.
What is up with these games? You're having a very sudden "I love you" confession at the end, and the Mother 1 did this as well. I was gonna. Oh shit, we're not done yet.
Nothing more need be said. I'm sure you have all discovered by now your true selves. The smiles you wear are no longer false masks. You may find yourselves troubled or suffering or lost in the future, but there is nothing to fear. Look to your soul for your true self. No matter what trials you may face, that will be enough for you to weather the storm. Now go forth into your bright futures.
Oh shit, son. He took his mask off. Ain't that neat? Persona 1, everybody. This is definitely a bit of a junker, but it's good to know where at least where the series came from, now that it's become so popular. Through the world's eyes were on Mikage Cho after the incident, normalcy eventually returned to the town. I'm surprised no one talked about the Deva Yuga just appearing in the middle of town, killing a lot of people. Despite the heavy media attention on Seaback and Kandori, the identities of the students central to the incident remained hidden. This is why you don't hear about them in the future, because people don't know. Time passed, and the incident faded from people's minds. The young adults came away with a firm sense of their true selves as they took their first steps towards the unwritten future. Didn't even need me to mute my mic there. Huh? After all that bitch and you decided to show up anyway? Get that wind out of here. What in the... You're behaving rather strangely today. Masao, they tell me you hate heights. Who told you that? Hidehiko was telling me about anyone who'd listen. Something about this being the last. I came to get a good look at your screaming in terror. Indeed, that does sound like something worth witnessing. I believe I'll stay around to observe as well. That dick! He's always doing stuff like this. What are you laughing about? Look, there's no way I'm going. Forget it. Sorry to keep you waiting. What's wrong, guys? You can actually see that's a slightly different portrait of Maki. So it's actually the alive Maki, all healthy now. Maki, Naoya, perfect timing. It seems Masao's canceled today's plans. Such a pity. Huh? How come? I was really looking forward to it. Nanjo, you evil! Is he telling the truth, Masao? No, wait, I'm going. Yay! Chisatsu and the others are waiting outside. Come on, everyone, let's go! Nanjo, Reiji, you guys are gonna pay for this. Looking at Maki now. What happened before is like a bad dream. Pandora, eh? Don't tell me you're still thinking about all that. No, it's nothing. I only just remembered the last thing in Pandora's box. Well then, Naya, shall we go? For those of you who don't know, the story of... Oh. Hey, what did you mean by that? For those of you who don't know the story of Pandora... Hurry up, Naya! Those of you who don't know, the last thing in the story of Pandora's box is hope. That's at the end of Pandora's box. It's the only thing left, and it's hope. So a thing to note, a lot of the people in that picture are actual people you can meet, and there are a lot of the people you run into throughout the game who are labeled but not, like, important. Maki Sonomura. With her illness completely cured, she matured into a cheerful and positive woman. She won an award at a major art exhibit and has received lucrative commission offers, but her priorities still lie with spending time with her mother. She was recently seen enjoying dinner with her mother and a man who seemed to be her boyfriend. I always gotta go fast with these ending text things, because you never know how fast they're actually gonna go, so... Alright. Masao Inaba. He won over his strongly opposed parents and went to New York on his own. His street art style has received critical acclaim, and news of his notoriety even reached Japan. His mother still pesters him with phone calls every week. So in Persona 2, these dudes come back. Mark right here is one of the two characters who doesn't because he lives in New York now, which is a neat touch. Kei Nanjo. As part of his executive training, he took a job incognito as a salesman at the Nanjo Group subsidiary. After seeing how the rest of the world lived, he slowly became mellower. Some have spotted him sleeping on the train wearing a tie embroidered with the phrase, "Number 1. That is a really big-ass tie. I haven't commented on it before, and there's no music right now, and I don't know why. Like, the ending credits could be playing right now. Reiji Kido. With his vendetta settled, he was finally free to live his own life. He married a kind woman reminiscent of his mother shortly after graduation, and now has a child of his own. Mark joked that the child inherited Reiji's sharp tongue and standoffish personality. It's pretty interesting to see these dudes in Persona 2 because they've aged, they've moved on with their lives, and they have jobs now. Like, you read Reiji, he's a completely different kind of guy because he's mellowed out a bunch. As for his fate, that's for you to decide. I believe Ayase is the other person you don't see in Persona 2. And the protagonist you don't see, because obviously. I really like the Persona 1 protagonist. He's pretty cool. Are we gonna get that ending credits that we're just gonna very slowly? Okay. Is it time for... Oh, it's such a good song. Persona 1 OST voice. I suppose now is the time for reflection on Persona 1. Persona 1 is one of those games that it's aged horribly. Remember, this is a remake. This is the PSP re-release. Even now, it's still definitely old. It was much closer to the Shin Megami Tensei series that made it. It was a lot darker, and it involved a lot more direct interaction with the demons and whatnot, with the Tofking system and whatnot. The gameplay is just right there. It's so close. There's too much going on and not enough depth. It's all surface layer. Where a lot of games, like, let's say something like Binding of Isaac or Slay the Spire, one of those kind of games, where it's like, it's not the most broad game, but the depths of it are like infinite. How much you can just keep going down deeper and deeper into those games. This game's the opposite. It's all surface layer, and it's spread out so far, you're never going to be able to cover it all. Same with something like Binding of Isaac or Slay the Spire, but it's spread out in such a way that's like wrong. Like, the moment you find something you really like and try to sink your teeth into it, it's just not there. It's like, there are more than like 30 different combat elements, tons of persona types. There's a whole demon talking situation. There's so many NPCs you don't get to meet. And that's like about it, you know? There's so many elements. There's so many demons. All of them are unique in how you interact with them. There's a lot of NPCs to talk to, and it's just like, if you want anything more in depth, you're just not gonna find anything, you know? We're not done with the game. As I said before, there is a second storyline through this game that I personally have never done and don't know a whole lot about. It's the Ice Queen route. And that's what we're gonna do next. However, it's gonna take me a little bit to set that up, because that's a little bit into the game. I may have to skip the morning stream of tomorrow as well, not certain, so we may have the next episode be a one-off again. But if it is fine, and I can get to, because it's not that far in the game, it's the second time you get back to the school before you go to the Seebeck building. So you get, I guess before you go to, like, the police station and whatnot. It's just like that whole area. So, I know you can't get Reiji in that route. It's crazy. But yeah, Persona 1 is definitely a game that you compare it to its sequels and you see just how much it's lacking. But compared to other games at the time, it's also still just kind of lacking. But there's still that hard Persona charm. The music's great. The gameplay's still really good, if not too simple. It's like I said, it's just there. It's like, I would describe it as a puzzle piece with, like, the corner, like, a couple pieces just missing. Like, you can get the whole picture. You can still have everything going on, but it's not quite a complete image, you know? I can see how people can like this game. I do. I'm very nostalgic for this game, personally, but that's just me. The depths of Mikage Ruins. The seal on the door B8 has been lifted. Challenge the deepest reaches of the ruins. And I will. Right now! Welcome to the ruins. Actually, this is floor 8. I was on floor 7 the whole time. I was on floor 7 the whole time. This is floor 8. So, again, I'm just as I was at the start of the... I'm back to the start of the video stat-wise. So these two doors are, like, Mikage Ruins B8. These were locked before. I've hit this switch already, but it just... I think I don't really know what any of this did. We're gonna find out. So these guys are standard here. You just gun them down. These guys are one of the more threatening enemies in the area, so gotta be careful. I don't have all my items either anymore, because I bought those in the... See, right there. He just hit Mark for 422 times 2, because 2 of them hit him. You gotta kind of bank on getting those charm procs on these guys, because they can hit real hard. Like, how grinding in this boils down to, it's... You have 1 or 2 of your teammates die, and the rest of them get the experience. And then you use Maki's infinite SP to just heal them back up after every fight. That's how this place is. It's like, you'll get a death or 2, and then that's gonna be really about it, you know? But I don't know the depths of this place. This place may go on so long, I don't have enough time to finish it in this episode. I have no idea. It shouldn't, I would imagine. I may not even be, like, strong enough to tackle this area. That's also a possibility. Okay. Sure. Okay. What's... Oh, alright. So we're doing this now. Okay. Oh, there's fucking ground damage shit. Oh, fucking wolf guy. Nah, all these are the same enemies I've been fighting. A lot of them are probably new to you guys, but not to me. I've been grinding on these guys for, like, hours. This is one of the easiest encounters, because as you can see, that is actually, I think, the easiest encounter, because it's not resistant to guns, and, well, That's about it. It's not resistant to guns, so... Oh, okay, I see how it is. I'm trying to get over there to hit that switch. Oh, yeah, here's this one that we've been... What's going on down here? Okay. That we've been worried about. I just run from this fight. Usually I would manipulate save states to make this encounter not happen. That is how dangerous this fight is. Like, no, I can't win this fight. This is the one that's so bad, and this is why I absolutely loathe this game's runaway system. But I can't even hold that against this game because a lot of RPGs have an absolutely atrocious... See, I just gotta load the save. We just lost. Expect me to do that in a while. Yeah, we gotta fight this here. I'm gonna start abusing everything. It's now no longer a problem. We've beaten the game. Time to go hard with it. We're gonna just speed everything up a little bit faster. See, this time they killed Nanjo. And Mark, apparently. There we go. Ugh. And Reiji got a level. Fantastic. Alright. Alright, you pretty boys, get out of my house. Yeah, Nanjo and Mark are useless. Like, completely useless. Nanjo has a good gun, Maki has a heal, but Mark is the worst party member. He does nothing. Is it here? No, it's... Son of a bitch. Ah, Jesus. Are you serious right now? We did not have this encounter. We had a wolf. No, we did not have this. Let me run. Now let me run. It also wasn't a back attack either. Oh, thank you. Oh, it actually worked. Oh, okay. That's never how that works. Once your teammates are dead, that's game over. But okay. Hey, who am I to complain? I'm really just going to turbo through these fights, because these aren't new fights. I don't know what we're going to find down here. If it's nothing too exciting, I mean, hey. If this takes too long, I'm going to probably do this off-screen. And if it's something interesting, I'll do it on screen. But that's about it. So, that's about it. Here, while this is going on, gun this down. I was told about food. So, you'll give me just a sec. I'm just gonna turn this on and be right back. I hope you guys appreciate the sound of murder on top of the Be Right Back screen. The only reason I did that is because I was standing up and doing stuff, and I may or may not be wearing pants right now because it's so hot. I had Burger King now. Ain't that exciting? Not really, but it's exciting to me. It's payday. I'm allowed to splurge a little bit. Social eating! Oh, hey, here we go. Yes, I am going to be social eating right now. It's very important. It is, in fact, required. See, this is the kind of fight I could just handle, you know? Right here. I gotta get Hieroglyphine again, so let's just get Hieroglyphine again. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. I hate how they default to guard when they try to run away. It's not like they're guarding when they run. No, they just take it to the face. So. So now it's just watch it happen for a bit, you know? Apologies for the music. If I really wanted to, I could mute the game, but I feel that would almost be worse. See right here? This is how I played the game. In this uncontrollable fast state, abusing save states. Yes, the mouse will be on the screen if I'm going... Oh. That's not the way to go. Okay. This is another easy fight. The dude on the left is similar to the wolf, where he just resists guns. That's about it. Nothing too crazy. What you're seeing on screen, this is how I grinded. This is doable without the fast forward. It just makes life easy. Because trying to get your ultimate personas on an actual console where you can't fast forward is hot garbage. I would never recommend that to anyone here. We're at a new section. Let's turn off the fast forward and just go with it straight. Another cake fight. This just, again, takes a while. Cupid bullets, broken. As always. Isn't this interesting watching me shoot at a dude who's resistant to gunfire? That's what I had to do for hours. And think, I had save states and fast forward, and it still took me a good, like, 2+ hours. Man, this is the only game where your ultimate personas are this completely unobtainably difficult kind of thing. Just because the gap to getting them is so large. How do we want to handle this? Always go left first. Oh, we're doing this? Okay. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. There's no way to get in there from here. Great. Oh, we're doing this. Okay, left. Every time. Oh my god. If I'm gonna get an encounter, I'm just gonna load the state. Go! Oh, you have to, like, fall straight in there, I guess. Or something like that. Okay, I can't get any further that way. It's just forcing me up. So, I would imagine it's over here, and then you go down. Is the correct way to do this. Yes! I'm just trying to make this as convenient as possible, because even I'm like, can we just, like, speed this along a bit? That's how I am about this right about now. Another cake fight. Shoot him down. Except they just resist bullets a lot, so... Hey. I can see this is why upping luck is very important, because even with their, like, crazy defense, I still hit for, like, 50 if I crit. But... Reggie has like 80 luck and he's still barely critting, so I don't see him. To be fair, Nalia, or Pierce, has about 70 agility, so despite putting 2 points into Dex, or Tech, or whatever the hell you want to call it in this game, and 1 point into agility every single level, he got enough agility to go first in like every fight, so there's that. Actually, I think we're getting pretty close to having... What was I gonna say? We're getting pretty close to having our dudes get to their actual ultimate personas. Now let's check. Turn this off. Turn off the fasty goodness. So, Maki needs like 4 or 5 more levels. Nanja needs 5. Mark needs 10. And those aren't, you know, like player levels. No, that's persona levels. So, I want to see what's this way real fast. Those are the... Oh, son of a bitch, it's this fight. Those take longer to do if you don't have personas and you're just shooting them with guns like I've been, so it just makes it take even longer. See what I said about these stupid alien guys? That happens. That could have gone better. That's for damn sure. Well. Still gonna be aliens? Oh yeah, it's still gonna be aliens. I like that name, though. A lot of the moves are like eyes, like stone eyes or like poison eyes, but I like its peril eyes. Get it? Hey. So you can change up the RNG by doing one different action in combat. So if I couldn't run away, then you use guns, and then you try to run away. But I'm still dead because they insta-frag me. I'm like, I don't know how... Here, let's try this, actually. Grimies. This is a way to do it. Oh. I've poured it into my mouth. Quality commentary, I know. Yes. Oh. Okay. Huh? No. Here. I'm not strong enough, which is the thing for that one. Which is a dirty lie, because they're level 6. Yeah, no, they're 68. I'm not at 60. They are actually too strong. I can't get them. So, there's at least that, I suppose. What's the end of the stupid ruins? Was this whole puzzle area really, like, necessary? Okay, I need to go further, apparently. No. I want to go the right way first. Aha. That would explain it. Let's get the mouse off the screen, because that's actually, like, terrible otherwise. I have a burger over here, and I want to eat it, but I don't want to, I don't want to go that hard. I mean, I'm going to have to. I have, like, another 20 minutes until the stream ends. Not like a Whopper. But I don't want to go that hard level of eating on camera. And I guess I'm going to have to at this point, because now it's getting a little bit ridiculous. It's kind of hard to have both keyboard and food on my desk at the same time. I don't normally like eating here too regularly, at least in this regard, because I have to face the screen, do all this weird streaming nonsense. I got bacon, though. Advertiser-friendly burger right here. It's good, I guess. I'm not a big fan of Burger King personally, but it's what we got. Is there anything I can say about these fights? We've seen, like, all the enemies, and you can just kind of learn their, like, whole gimmicks. Are they weak to bullets? Yes, then you shoot them. You just do this a lot. Are we done? We've gotten down to floor 9. Oh, there's a Oh, that's convenient. Just right down here, sure. I want to actually check real fast. Real fast. Kage Ruins. I want to just see how deep this place is. I'm just going to look it up just to see how deep it is. There are 12 floors. Okay. This is going to have to be its own episode. I guess we're going to call it here. We're going to leave this for like a bonus video. That's actually going to be the next one. Never mind. So. Alright. If there's like 12 floors, we'll just plonk a save state down right there. I guess we'll call it. Plus I want to eat the burger too. It's not even the best burger I had. Can I put that there? How about we put this there, huh? Oh man, we're getting spicy. Turn off the desktop audio. You can still hear me. Let's put that back on there, though. Turn off the audio. Turn off the display. That's not important. Oh, I was going to move that. We don't move that yet. That's not right. I'm fucking up how to end my own stream. Anyway, here's the final episode. Man, this ending kind of, like, fell apart. I thought the ruins would be, like, one more floor plus, like, an optional boss or something. No, there's 12. Like, I was on floor 7. I was floor 8, actually. And then... now we're on floor 9. There's still 3 more. Jesus. It's probably going to be like a baby episode to do just the ruins, but hey, whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and peace.